Hello, Receptive Radio, March 14th. Welcome, welcome. And I'll just wait a minute for some people to come on. Anyway, today we're expanding the field of prosperity consciousness, your field, your prosperity consciousness. And what's the opposite of that? The scarcity consciousness field. We want to close that or learn ways to get out of it quickly and move and be able to move into prosperity consciousness. And because of present time, that is possible. You do not have to stay stuck in scarcity consciousness. Once you become aware of it, you have the opportunity to move into prosperity consciousness and create expansion. So scarcity creates a lot of contraction and closing off the ability to have prosperity and abundance, to be in prosperity and abundance, to attract prosperity and abundance. But the field of prosperity consciousness allows us to expand to and open to all possibilities, like grow bigger into that field. And we can learn to stay in that field and be in that field more often, with intention, with awareness, with being conscious. And you are all members of a visionary community who is conscious and working on becoming more and more conscious and becoming more aware and noticing yourself, paying attention. So do you notice that you'll have an opportunity to do something in your business to make money? You have an offer, a sales conversation, you meet new people, you start talking about your business, and all of a sudden there is fear and you get nervous, you get anxious, and you can feel it. There's a shake in your body. And when this happens, those things are coming up to remind you that potentially scarcity consciousness and the contraction of that is coming on. So first, you just notice it. And tell me yes if anyone's had this happen. You're going for the sale, you're positive, you're conscious, you're awake, you feel it happening, and then all of a sudden you start contracting, you start getting fearful, you think you're going to fail or get rejected. Type yes in the chat, even if you're watching the replay. If you're live today, thank you so much. Type yes in the chat if you think, if this has happened to you before, where you feeling really prosperous and confident about what you do, assuming the sale, ready to ask for it, and then all of a sudden you start stumbling right near the end and falling apart and getting nervous. Type yes if that's ever happened to you. I should type yes because it has happened to me many times. So, and the thing is we've been all doing our inner work. We have been for many years becoming more conscious, becoming more aware of our habits, our shadows, our patterns, where we get stuck. And it deflates us when all of a sudden we think we've had that problem solved, that self-worth, self-value issue solved, and then we trip on it again. Don't worry, it happens to all of us, and that's just signs of growth. But we just need to keep paying attention and keep practicing and keep making efforts to not let it slow us down, not get in our way. And there will be a day where you will be totally confident, totally assured, totally in your presence with your purpose and very powerful at it. And you will be creating prosperity right, left, and center, doing what you love, being fulfilled. So I want to tell you a little story because I come from a horse racing family, generations of horse racing family. And this is the ultimate playing ground for scarcity and prosperity consciousness. Imagine being in a horse race, and that is your only source of income. Your horse has to win or finish in the top 5 to make money. Imagine that. So that can cause a lot of anxiety and nervousness, because really you want to win to make the most money, or you want to hit the board, which is the top 3. And a lot of stuff before that race can come up. So it's very similar to being an entrepreneur and having an opportunity to have a new client and potential business, having a sale. And you're getting ready for the sales conversation, just like we get ready to go into the race. You go to the paddock, you put the equipment on, you warm up, and then you hit the gate. We do harness racing. So you go to the gate takes off, and the horse either gets near the front at the beginning of the race, and you have 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes, the result is finalized, right? So, but all before that, even the week before, there is opportunity to be in scarcity consciousness. There's all types of things. I don't need to go into the details of it, where your mind can start bringing you down, bringing you into scarcity. Oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I didn't get a good enough post position, all that kind of stuff. Just like in a sales conversation or an opportunity for meeting a new client, where you can start questioning your ability, questioning whether they're going to like you or not. And I love that I get this opportunity every week, because I do have a racehorse. I do race every week, and every week I get to practice these things on myself there at that playground, at that opportunity, and I bring it home and notice what happened. Because I do notice a lot where I am in scarcity before the race, and when I don't practice these things, and then the result is I don't make any money. And then I do notice when I'm in prosperity and I win the race, or I finish second or third, and I make money, and the horse race is great. And by the way, the horse race is great all the time. It just is the other horses in the race that get in my way, that my scarcity consciousness interrupts. That's how it shows up for me. It's never the horse. It's always me. So it's a great analogy that I get to practice every week. But coming back to scarcity. So this scarcity is an emotional state, and that emotional state throws your essence self out of your body, so that your body starts to shake, you get nervous, you anxiety, you start self-deprecating, you start talking bad about yourself. And it's contracting. And when you're in a scarcity state, you can start complaining, blaming, and gossiping, which keeps you in that scarcity state. Worrying, anxiety. You can also get into a scarcity state with arrogance, thinking that you're better than everybody else. And, it's tight, it's closed, it's shut off, it's stubborn. But the prosperity consciousness, it's more relaxed, it's receptive, it's open, and it's trusting, it's peaceful, and it's humble, it's positive, trusting that the universe has got your back. The horse has got it figured out, trust the driver. Or I have it figured out. I know what I'm doing. I know my service. I know my product. I do a good job in the sales conversation. And the body is grounded, is present. We're in the scarcity state. You're not even in your body. You're totally in the front of your head, outside of your body, swirling around, scattered. But presence is you're in your body, you're confident, you're clear, you're receptive, you're open to all possibilities, all positive possibilities. Oh, can you imagine that? Being in that state of clarity, of just complete trust, where your mind is not even operating. There's no thoughts going on. There's no, the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other fighting it out. There's none of that. It's just down in the body, and the heart open and the mind clear. And so how do you transform a contracted state fast and quickly? I'm going to give you 3 ways, and these work really fast, like a few minutes, each of them. So the first way is one I learned, well, probably in 2010 from one of my teachers, spiritual teachers. And so it works with the meridian of the body, of the center line inside the body. So you have your sternum here, this, very solid part of your chest. And you take one of your hands, right or left, and you put it, and you whack yourself there. You kind of, bring yourself back into your heart with the thumb, like that. And you say, correct, neutral, now. And you're just guiding yourself back into your heart. Correct, neutral, now. Want you to try it. Do it right now. Correct, neutral, now. And you command, it's a command to yourself to get back into the center of your heart, to get back into your alignment, your vertical alignment, your central core. Correct, neutral, now. And you can use this with all kinds of things. Road rage, arguments, fights, that kind of stuff. Brings you back to an awareness, a state of awareness that, yeah, I'm out of line here. I'm in scarcity. I'm in contraction. I'm in blaming, complaining, gossiping. You wake yourself up. Correct, neutral, now. And it has a calming effect. It can bring you down, get grounded. So I encourage you to try this one out. And you don't have to wait till you're doing a sales conversation or meeting with a client or anything like that. You can do it, like I said, you're driving to the grocery store and somebody cuts you off, try it out. You go and yell out to them, try it out. And if you're somewhere, let's say you're in an office and you're at work and you're getting frustrated with somebody and you're feeling yourself, vibrate, that bloodline, that blood boil goes up. You just say it inside your mind. You just, subtly go, correct, neutral, now. It still works. Because you're creating a program with your body, with your emotional state, and your mental. You're saying it out loud. So you're affecting multiple bodies there at once. Okay, like that one? It's pretty good. Okay. I can't see the comments from here, but thank you so much for commenting. I'll get back to you after this. Okay, so number two, to get yourself out of a scarcity state and into a prosperity conscious state fast. Open and close fields. So everything is a frequency, everything is a vibration, and it can be open or closed. So you can do this. You can make commands to the universe, because you know this if you're conscious. You're the universe, and there is a greater divine universe, a matrix that we can call on for support. And if you close certain fields, and you do this often, like you can add this little practice into your daily practice, it will close these fields of vibration so that they are never open. And then you'll practice opening fields of vibration so they stay open. So we want to practice closing certain fields so that they stay closed and they don't interrupt with us as we're, getting to the finish line, so we don't trip. So let's close these fields. Close the field of scarcity. Close the field of complaining. Close the field of gossip. Close the field of blaming. Close the field of losing. Close the field of rejection. Close the field of negativity. Close the field of arrogance. close the field of, nothing's coming to me, but scarcity again. Repeat it. So, or poverty even. Close the field of poverty. That's another consciousness we don't want to be operating in. So you can just say them once a day. During your, you're putting your makeup on or you're shaving your beard or whatever. You can do this. You don't have to have a special ritual place like I do or anything like that. I work everywhere. I do my practice everywhere. So you're closing those fields. Then you want to open fields too. So let's open some fields. Open the field of prosperity. Open the field of abundance. Open the field of confidence. Open the field of clarity. Open the field of right action. Open the field of positive opportunities. Open the field of fulfillment. Open the field of kindness and generosity. Open the field of purpose. Open the field of power. Open the field of prosperity. So you can, doesn't that feel good? You're just creating, you're talking to the universe, you're talking to yourself, you're opening up a communication system with your desires in the present moment. And you do it, try it 3 times a day if you want to, but do it for a while, practice it for a while, a couple weeks, and notice what shows up. Oh, I'm not complaining as much. Wow. Oh, I'm really a lot more confident. You'll just notice these things over time, little mini transformations that over time turn into a macro transformation. We have to keep practicing what we preach, walk the talk. And if you're a coach, you're an entrepreneur, you're a businessman, you want to be practicing what you teach. So whatever you're teaching, whatever you're selling, whatever product, you are a customer of it as well, all the time. And that starts to show through your signal that you know what you're doing and you become very confident about what you're talking about. So that it's really getting nervous that I know what I'm doing. No, you are what you're doing. And that becomes very open and clear through your signal in your field. Okay, number 3, 2 minutes left here. So often when we get into scarcity and contraction and worry, anxiety, fearful thinking, oh, I'm not good enough, that kind of stuff. Oh, there's better horses in the race, or I don't have a good post position. I have to, that kind of stuff starts coming up. Throws you out of your body. You're not in your body. You are, what's not in your body? Your essence is not in your body. The ego has taken up residence. That nasty, false personality side of you has kicked the essence out, which is this sensitive, open, receptive side that cannot tolerate much negativity. It cannot tolerate it, so it doesn't live in your body while this is happening. And you want to invite that back into you. So how you do that is first you notice you're contracting. You notice you're contracting. You notice that you're doing it. And you stop yourself. Correct, neutral, now. And then you can come right to this practice. You don't even have to do correct, neutral, now, but you can. It's easy. 5 seconds. Anyway, so you notice you're out of your body. You're up here. And you just guide yourself. You literally say, okay, I need to get back in my body. You bring your attention. You start to breathe. You notice how you're breathing. Is it right up here? And it's all up here tight. You breathe into your lower belly. You're right here, towards the back of your body, for men and women. This is the body center. This is the power center. It's not the solar plexus. It's below. It's the power center, the body center, the center that grounds you into the earth. Because when you start getting out of your body, you're flying around, you're everywhere. You want to be on the earth in material reality in the present moment. And the earth is always in present time. It's your biggest ally and friend for helping you be in your body. So you get breathing deep into that center. You visualize that you're in that center. And then it immediately will start drawing your attention down there. And your legs will, you'll grip the ground with your feet. You'll start to feel grounded. Might take a few minutes, but it'll calm you down. It'll bring you down into your body, starting to relax you. And immediately when you get into that center, it will automatically, it's connected to a channel in your heart, inside of your body, will open your heart. And then it's also connected to this center in the back of your head where all the good higher octaves are, all the upper rooms are of clarity, awareness, and consciousness. It will connect with that as well. And you'll be open and receptive. And you'll be in what I like to call your three centers and your central channel. And it'll be like a column inside of you, which can expand outwards. So that can really bring you into prosperity consciousness, presence, the present moment. So I've gone over time today. Thank you so much for listening and making some comments. And you can redo this. You can fast forward to where I'm giving you the 3 tips. And I might even do a bigger teaching on this with more experiential practices so that we can practice being in prosperity consciousness more often and attracting what we want to ourselves, magnetizing it effortlessly. And it becomes part of our normal operation. That's of who we are. So have a great day. See you all soon.